All right, I'm gonna rather than putting music on it, I'm just going to talk over the whole video, which is going to be super de duper special. Normally I'll put something together or throw music on it, but since we're talking about the top scariest dives of my life, I'm just going to narrate it, and it's going to be fun and hilarious. So the year, are you ready? The year is 2015. A bunch of peeps on Northwest Dive Club had done the bridge before, and they had posted about it on our forum. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that dive. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to freaking go out there and solo dive this bad boy, you know? So looked at the timetables, the current tables, went to NOAA, and figured out a day that it was going to work, loaded up everything, got in the car, and went out to the Hood Canal Bridge. Showed up there, you know, what's the word? Apprehensive, scared. Well, it's like, what the hell am I doing? And then I was like, well, you know, I've done Deception Pass a bunch of times, and there should be a cakewalk compared to Deception. So this is my my scooter, my Magnus. There's the bridge. Ooh, look at that shot. Little B-roll right here. So this is my Magnus 950 silent submersion. That is my old Canon Vixia HF200 setup. But that scooter is made in Florida, and I still have it, and it's just an amazing scooter. All right, there's the bridge. So get in, hit the trigger, and I've arrived at the bridge. Followed it down, and I'm sitting at 85 feet. There's the bottom. Oh, look at that delicious Puget Sound visibility, ladies and gentlemen. So not only is this dive an overhead environment, it's also a death trap with fishing line and rope and all kinds of overhead environments, snag environments, good stuff. So this is the bridge deck. There was a storm that took out the bridge. You're looking at white plumose anemones. So the thing about this bridge is your compass isn't going to work because there's so much metal and stuff interfering with your compass. You're not going to be able to use your compass. So that is the first problem about doing this dive. Second is current, wicked current. There's boats going over and through the bridge at all times. So you have boat traffic, you have terrible visibility, you have ripping current, you have snags, and an overhead environment. Some rockfish, and you can see how dark it is, and you can see how silty it is. I don't remember what time of year this was, but looking at it, I would most likely say it's probably mid-spring. Most likely mid-spring. So I'm at slack. The only way you're going to get in here is at slack, and that's where basically low and high come at a peaceful rest. Slack tide in Puget Sound is where the water has stopped between high and low, and it's going to switch. As you can see, this thing's been down for quite a while. Now you got to remember, I'm basically on what fell into the water, you know. And I still don't know what it is. It's a piece of the bridge deck, but it's weird because you would think of a bridge deck as, well, but yeah, back in the day it'd be made out of wood. So, I mean, it still has wood on it. and there's somebody's anchor line or whatever, you know, fishing line all over the place. So you're probably wondering, why is this so scary? Why was this such a traumatic experience? Well, we're going to get to that. That's at the end. So I'm diving on I've got a 130 tank, which is a big fat boy, and the fill pressure was 3,600. I knew it was going to have a deco obligation. That's like a fishing net there. I never noticed that before. There's actually a sailboat somehow sitting on top of this bridge deck. Now you can see where it's green. That is where there's no overhead. And I can't remember how this piece of deck is laying on the bottom. I don't know if it runs with parallel or horizontal. You know, it's one of the things. I don't know if anybody's mapped it. So, all right. See, I'm still at slack, so I'm basically kicking here. I'm not using my scooter at all. I'm just exploring the deck. And you gotta remember, again, I have no idea where I'm at. You know, how many pieces of this bridge deck are here? Because my compass isn't working. So all I can do is I can look at my depth gauge and say, okay, I'm actually shallowing up, and I'm still on the same piece of bridge deck. So I know that I'm still on the same thing. And so from what I remember watching it right now is the dock goes from deep to shallow. But what that shallow is, I'd have to pull up the dive profile and look at it again. So we call those, I call those cauliflower anemones because they look like cauliflower, white cauliflower. Those are plumose anemones. Lots of large barnacles on this wreck, on the bridge deck. Lots of rockfish. Okay, so here's the sailboat. And again, I don't know how the sailboat got on there. I guess it's on the deck, but it's also wrapped up in fishing net. Commercial fishing net, trawler stuff. So yeah. And you can see how horrendous the viz is. I mean, this is pretty bad. It's not like I've seen worse. Trust me, I've seen zero viz here in Puget Sound. This is probably 10 feet tops. And the only reason why it looks halfway decent is because of the video lights. So, yeah, there's a piece of pipe. More anemones. I mean, this dive would be awesome if it wasn't so messed up. You know? Yeah. All right, so again, I have no idea what that is. We got broken bridge structure and all kinds of good stuff. Some sea cucumbers. Those, they call those sea bass or black rocks. There's got copper rockfish. Some starfish, kelp crabs. I'm looking here. There's some remnants of scallops. And I think here is the sailboat again, because I can see the fiberglass. And then that is that the sand? No, yeah, that is the sand. So that's the bottom. Oh, look, a bucket. An orange bucket. That's so sexy. More fish. Fishies. I think I'm at the bottom of the barge. Not the barge. The bottom of the bridge deck. And those are rockfish. The bigger rockfish get, the older they are. So those rockfish right there could be 200 years old. Isn't that wild? So I'm on the sailboat. And now I'm going to work my way back up onto the bridge deck. Because... Oh, Super Twinkies. Look at the Super Twinkies. That's the two bright yellow nudibranchs right there. So work my way back up to the bridge deck because this is where I'm getting into my bottom time. My max bottom time and all that good stuff. So sea cucumbers. See a lot of those right there. Those are the orange sea cucumbers. We have a lot of these at Skyline, which is cool. Skyline has thousands and thousands of this cute little guys. So right now, I think I'm in... Alright, so here we go. Deco. I'm in Deco now. 50 minutes. Time to get off the barge. Now, since my compass isn't working, I have to go back down to 80 feet. So I'm going to work my way back down to where I got onto the bridge deck. And that was a boat that just went overhead. And this dive was, I want to say the total dive time on the deck was almost 55 minutes. And that's why the deco obligation. Now you can see the stuff in the water. Yeah, there's a boat. All right. So now I'm on the deck. And I got to go back down to 80 feet so that I can get to the shore. Heading down, heading down. That was a leather chitin. That was cool. You normally see those at Keystone. Yeah, heading back down to 85 feet. Here we go. Oh man, this is where it gets messed up. I'm so glad I'm sharing this with all of you because no one's ever seen this. No one's ever seen this. You could see how big this is. I mean, that was 35 seconds. I've been on the trigger. Going down, getting darker. It's like we're in space. Ooh, we're in space. The final frontier. Going down. Now you're probably wondering, how much air do I have left in my tank? Well, right now I'm sitting... I'm leaving the bridge, taking a left. I'm sitting about 1,800 PSI. So I still got plenty of air. Alright, so now I left the deck and I'm scootering on my heading, thinking that I'm going back to the shore. Right? So I'm looking at my compass, have my heading. I'm scootering now back to the shore. Coming up to 35 feet. Now this is where it gets. This is what happens. So you got to remember, my compass hasn't worked. So I have the headings written down, and I'm hoping that when I get away from the bridge deck, right, that my compass is going to have the correct heading. Okay, I've been on the trigger now for quite a while. All right, I should see the shore. I should see something. You know. Okay, now this is where your mind starts to F with you. Big time. All right, see, I just stopped. Now I'm thinking to myself, am I heading out? Am I going out? Or am I going to the shore? Because I'm looking at my compass, and I don't trust my compass. It's like, so now I'm doubting my compass. Okay, I'm literally having a mental fight with my brain and my thoughts. The compass is wrong. I'm going out into the channel. Now I'm looking at the compass on my scooter, looking at the heading, and I'm seeing if it's working. My brain is fried right now. So all I can tell myself right now is trust the compass. Trust the compass. The compass never lies. The compass never lies. I'm literally chanting this in my head right now. The compass never lies. The compass never lies. The power of Christ compels you. So I'm at 35 feet. I could get run over by a boat right now. And I'm having a hard time. I don't trust my compass. And I don't want to surface because I don't want to get hit by a boat. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. All right. Trust the compass. The compass never lies. Let's say it together. Trust the compass. The compass never lies. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to trust the compass. Here we go. I'm like, this direction. See, I'm going from right to left. I'm looking at my compass. And I have a large kayak compass on my scooter. I mean, it doesn't show the wrong direction. All right, here we go. Low gear. All right, now I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to trust the compass. I better start seeing some beeping sand here, baby. Because it didn't take this long to get on the bridge deck. This is a long-ass ride back in. And I am off-gassing my decompression, so I'm like, where's the shore? Show me the sand. Show me the sand, baby. You're going to hear me go, woo-hoo, here in a minute. I mean, I'm still scootering. I'm still scootering. And I'm scootering. And I'm scootering. And I'm scootering. It's like, where's the shore? I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Man, this is just... I mean, can you imagine? You're solo diving, and you have to trust the compass. Trust the compass, baby. And I still haven't hit the shoreline. And I got to remember, I'm still at 35 feet. I'm maintaining the depth. Going and going and going and going. And there's no current. You know, I'm still in slack, so if the current had picked up, I'd be probably 2 miles down the beach. Look at this, I'm going. Now you have to remember, I don't know if I'm still going out into the channel, but I'm looking for sand. It's like, show me the sand. Show me the sand, baby. Show me the sand. Going and going and going and going. I mean, it's just nuts. This is nuts. For those of you who own scooters, and you're just looking at that compass, praying to the man upstairs, it's like, damn. I mean, I was on the deck. Here it comes. Listen. See? There at the bottom. There's the sand. There I am. Woohoo! It's like... Oh my gosh. Oh. Yes, I'm like, woohoo! I found the beach, baby! I found the beach! It's like... Oh my gosh. Alright, so now I think I probably maybe have 3 minutes of deco. I mean, that's just nuts. So now I'm back. I'm at the bridge footings right now. So now I'm at the actual bridge footings. I'm back to shore. I didn't get killed by the boat. And I trusted the compass. I trusted the compass. So, anyway, I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of this. Hey, thank you so much for letting me narrate over one of the messed up, most top 5 of my scariest dives. Maybe we'll do this again. I don't know. But thanks for watching. I know it was a long video. But, yeah. Hood Canal Bridge, baby. Woo! Big scary one.